everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, Population 321, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Platinum MARTYRLOCKE. Today, it's another one of those wonderful episodes where we get to make a sacrifice right at the beginning, but before we get too far into that, let's go ahead and take a look at the team. We did do some grinding. It was a little bit more difficult than I originally thought it was going to be. So I ended up training against some little, if you watch the grinding montage, you know, I ended up training up against some little babies, basically, just because it was taking so many PP to get through basic battles that it wasn't worth it. But Ginger got up to level 37, Evergreen to 39, Happy to 39, Stitch to 41, Nove to 40, and Angel to 38. I wanted to get everybody to 40, but we're, like, as you can see here, we are pretty well empty on most things. We've got a couple more on a couple things. I could have went for a little longer, but for the most part, we're pretty well empty. So we get to make the decision here right at the beginning of who we're going to sacrifice and who is going to replace them. So I did a little bit of thinking in the meantime. As you can see, shirt changed, so it is a different day. This is a tough one. So if we're looking at who's actually viable, the last sacrifice we made was who was the last sacrifice we made? It was a tough decision. I can't remember who the last sacrifice we made was, but all I know is that I believe these three, Angel, Happy, and Stitch, are not on the chopping block. I believe these are the only three. Oh, we got rid of Groudon because I just was feeling stupid. We got rid of Groudon and we replaced him with Angel. And before that, Staravia died, so technically Happy could be on the chopping block, because I think technically Staravia died before we made the sacrifice, but I'm not going to sacrifice and pull out, so I'll tell you that right off the bat. So our choice comes down to Ginger the Umbreon, Evergreen the Abomasnow, and Nove the Ninetales, and I will make this even easier for you guys. It's going to come down to Ninja, or Jinja, I get your name wrong every time. It's going to come down between Jinja and Nove. Now, you're probably like, why the heck is Nove on the list? So, Ninetales is one of my favorite Fire-type Pokemon ever. It is beautiful. It is great. The one issue here that I'm having, I looked up Ninetales' moveset, and because it is already evolved, it will not learn any more moves for the rest of the game. If it was a Vulpix, it would have learned Flamethrower at 24, and we could have evolved it then, and it would have known Flamethrower. Ember is the only Fire-type move it will know for the rest of the game. Actually, it's the only moves it will learn for this game. This will be its moveset other than TMs for the rest of the game if we choose to stick with Ninetales. Very similar with Jinja. Jinja just does not learn a lot more great moves. Now, this moveset right here is pretty much what we'd keep it at because we already need him for HMs and things like that. But the issue is he's only level 37. Now, obviously, Jinja's great to have from a defensive standpoint. 99 defense, 111 special defense compared to, you're not bad either. And your speed is so much better, and you're such a better attacker. It's a really hard choice. As far as replacements, maybe you want that to help guide our decision. We have no fire types, somehow. We have no fire types in the entire PC. So don't let that guide your decision at all. Obviously, if we replace Umbreon, we have other Umbreons. If we regret the decision, we can come back later with more Umbreons. We also have Mamba, the Skorupi, who's at level 40, I believe, going to turn into a Drapion. Wow. Who, you know what? Hold on, letting my brain percolate here. And of course, we've got King Dakar and Groudon. We also have the Fire Fang TM that we can use if we want to pick maybe we should just pick a physical attacker that wants to learn it. And I'm actually thinking, I'm pretty sure Drapion, if you take him to the... Hold on. I'm 100% sure that Drapion can learn Fanged moves. Now, the other thing you want to consider is that when we're making a sacrifice, we get to rare candy the Pokemon up. So it's smarter to pick a Pokemon that's a little bit lower level because it would take longer to level them up. Unfortunately, our Pokemon are, like, pretty universally garbage. AT-AT could use some leveling up. But that's like literally all I could think would be AT-AT. Should we just add AT-AT to the squad? It's a great choice. But we just had AT-AT in another playthrough, so you know what? I'm actually going to go with Mamba And the question is, so it's going to become a poison dark type. Do I replace the fire type, or do I replace the dark type with the dark type, or do we have 2 dark types? I think I'm going to replace Ninetales. Which I didn't think I was going to do when I started this episode, but my brain now is telling me that it doesn't make sense to keep a Pokemon that it's only going to know Ember for the rest of the game, a base 40 special attack. Obviously, if we find like Flamethrower later in the game, we may regret this, but I think to my own chagrin and surprise, I'm going to be releasing Ninetales, who was level 40, we can see right there, and that's part of it as well. Is that if we replace Ninja, we'd still need to go 3 levels to get the Drapion, whereas now I can come over here to the lovely rare candies that we have, and I can rare candy Mamba all the way up to level 40, at which point he will evolve, which also means I'll only have to do 1 layout change instead of 2, which anytime I can do less layout changes, yes, we want to learn Bug Bite. Anytime that I can do less layout changes, it is certainly beneficial for me. I have messed up so many times in this playthrough, guys, where I've forgotten to add a gym badge. I just looked at today's episode that went up. Poison Fang, yes please. I just looked at today's episode. Toxic Spikes could be good for us, so you know what, I'm going to keep Toxic Spikes. And this will be level 40, and do we get to see, yes we do, we get to see this evolution happen right here. And I've actually never used a Drapion, so that also kind of factored into my decision as well. We just used AT-AT like a year ago in our Heart Gold playthrough. Let's use a Pokemon we've never used before in Drapion, who's a good looking boy, if I gotta say so myself. Looks a little bit like an accordion, but that's not a big deal. So Drapion's gonna join the team, and I can put him on the layout. We are done with rare candies, and I believe it's in this town even. You can come up here, and doesn't this guy want shards and he will remember old moves? Yes. And so if we go to Mamba, I'm pretty sure Mamba can relearn. Nope, I don't want to learn Snore. I thought that, no, wrong town. Hold on. I want to check something. That's the move Tutor, not the move Rememberer. So I'm going to fly on my tree real fast just to do this. I want to come to Pastoria City because I believe the Heart Scale guy is here. And I believe that Drapion is a Pokemon that can relearn old moves. Are you the Heart Scale guy? Yes, Heart Scale guy. Okay. So if we pick Mamba, can he relearn? He can learn all of the elemental fangs. We have Electric and Ice covered. Fire Fang is already stronger than Ember was. Now, it's not Stab, so Stab is what? 1.5 times 2 times? I can't remember. But I think in the long run, it's still going to be worth it. So we'll get rid of Pin Missile, and we'll add Fire Fang. And you're Dark type now. I can't remember what level you learn Crunch. Oh, that was our last Heart Scale, so hopefully that was the right move. Another thing that I think we want to do is go ahead and fly with Evergreen. Do we want to? I think we want to relearn Surf on Latias. I think on Angel, I think we do want to relearn Surf. I can't remember which house was the move Rememberer or the move Forgetter. We did the move Rememberer, and now we're going to do the move Forgetter on Angel. Go ahead and forget Strength because your special attack is so much better than your physical. And we're also holding Soul Dew. And let us reteach you Surf, even though technically Stitch already knows it. We can have 2 Pokemon that know Surf. And does anybody else want to learn Strength? Mamba can learn Strength. I might save that until we need it next, but I kind of want to use Toxic Spikes while we can. So let's get back on our tree, fly up to Snowpoint City, and let's continue. Okay, so I sacrificed one of my favorite Fire-type Pokemon, and I'm dealing with it okay. It's not been bad. And we get to, of course, heal our Pokemon up, because that's the reward for sacrificing a Pokemon. So today, excuse me. Today we're going to be entering the Snowpoint City Gym, going for our 7th gym badge, trying to get that done today, which I think we will be able to do by the end of the episode. And at that point, well, first I need to see, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing another grinding montage. So we need to see, what people want to do. Okay, Evergreen, you're still rocking the EXP share. I'm going to take that from you. I'm going to give that to, Jinja over here just because we need it. And then I'm going to switch Angel back out front and let us get ready. I do not remember this puzzle at all, although I do remember it being obnoxious. So I think solving this puzzle is going to be a pain in the butt, but we will get it done. And we're going to start with an Armaldo. So these Pokemon are level 40 and higher, which means this is, I mean it this time. This is officially the point where every Pokemon in the game will be fully evolved, which is going to crank up the difficulty significantly, I'll be honest. So if they're Pokemon level 41, the gym leader is going to at least 43. So we should be careful for that. We got a Magcargo coming in. So I think Happy is probably our best option. We need to see Happy a little bit more on the screen. Hit it with the quad effective Aqua Jet and see what we're going to do there. Also need to make sure Latias is a little bit higher. Special defense Rose, that's no big deal. I need to make sure our Angel is a little bit higher because having that legendary as an option is really important. And so hopefully we can do that. Sergio is going to fall. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of trainers to fight. But it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, I literally don't know. Okay, so you have to, I remember you have to ramp at them like this. So that's how you get it done. We'll ramp on that one. And then we'll come down here. And I guess I'll just fight. I can't fight you. Can't fight you, but I can come down here, come up here. I don't really know how physics works. We'll fight this trainer. There we go. This trainer wants to fight. But yeah, we'll get through this. We'll fight the gym leader. And then we're going to have to go to the next lake where I believe we'll be able to get another encounter. Which is always good. Farfetch'd is going to come in. I'm going to stay and just go for the Dragon Breath. I know we have the TM for Dragon Pulse, but I'm honestly fine with Dragon Breath right now. I'm fine with it being a 2K. Night Slash hurts. Okay, that's fine. Actually, a crit would take us out, but we know the Dragon's Breath is going to take him out. I should also, this just reminded me, make sure I'm up on... Oh, you may have also saw in the grinding montage, I bought like 1,000... fresh waters and stuff, so we are set on recovery items. I have, look at this, would you just look at it, I have so many fresh waters and lemonades because they are the best. You get the best bang for your buck in the entire game, so I wanted to do that because I'm a frugal boy in a frugal ploy. Yep, that's it. Okay, but yeah, so we're getting, I'm trying to remember how close we are to the end of this Nuzlocke. Angel's gonna come in. Of course, we have that quad effective Luster Purge, so I will be going for that. Although we only have 5 of them. I really want you to learn Psychic Angel, just because it's really good, and it's stab, and it's got 10 PP rather than 5. And those, just having 5 extra of a stab move on a beast of a Pokemon like Latios would be awesome. Cradilly is going to come in. And for Cradilly, I think we'll send in Happy again. What's that? You're water grass, and I don't think grass resists water. Or no, you're rock grass. Okay, grass does resist water, which means I'm dumb, and you're going to amnesia up and raise your special defense. So I'm going to go for the Metal Claw. Does grass resist steel? It does not, so we will go for the Metal Claws because that is smarter. You are such a tank. And if we can get one of the attack boosts here, or we can get a crit instead. Can we get the attack boost too? Alright, cannot add insult to injury. That's okay, though. Happy's going to grow to level 40. And we're going to go to a Celebi now. Mamba, you don't Bug Bite, and you resist Psychic, so I am going to go into you. Is Celebi Grass Psychic or just plain Psychic? I always forget that. Celebi is one of those Pokemon that I just don't remember, but if you're Grass Psychic, then Bug Bite is quad effective. We are no longer Bug type, so that's not super effective, so I'm not worried about that. And Bug Bite should be quad effective, I think, if you are part Grass. I may be getting it confused. If that's quad effective, then you're a strong person. But that's okay, because a second Bug Bite will get the job done. Boom! And look at Mamba already coming through. Do the Mamba, do the Mamba. That's a Mamba dance. I think I named you after the snake, which is stupid because you're a scorpion, but my mind 20 episodes ago is not like my mind now, so I've learned a lot. Something about a blizzard. I'm not that worried, my friend. And I think, is this already the last trainer in the entire gym? We have a Cricketsoon, who is not a big deal. I don't even want to take care of you with this person. In fact, I'd rather just go for Pex with Happy. You're going to lower my defense. I'd rather just go for Pex. Don't go for Bide. X-Scissor. X-Scissor did more than I thought it was going to. It did over 40, so a crit would take us out, which I can't let happen, obviously. So who's going to resist an X-Scissor? Nobody really. Like Jinja's our tank. Let me look at, hold on, let me compare some defense stats here. 79 versus 100. And you cannot be critted. That's kind of nice. But once we go into, you don't really have anything. Oh, you have Fire Fang. So, you know what? We'll go into Mamba here, who I think is a safe switch into. Gonna go for Taunt. That is not a big deal to me. And we have Fire Fang, of course, so I can do this to you. And get the Fire Fang off, and bam! Dude, this Mamba's pretty good. Mamba's stronger than I thought it was. Go for the Bug Bite, take this thing out. Don't want to waste any Fire Fangs. We don't have to. And that's going to be the end of that battle. Cool. Are we done with trainers? Oh, I missed my jump. Hold on. I got to take out all these balls. Got to take out all the balls. How can I reach that? I don't know that I can, but if I come down here and I come here, no. Okay, let's try this. Let's do one of these because I see this path. I see this path right here. Block those out. Then come to the left. We do have one more trainer. Okay, one more trainer, and then we'll be able to go fight our gym. Deoxys. Okay, it's okay. We have Signal Beam. One more trainer. Pursuit. So we cannot escape this battle. We should not escape this battle. Okay, that's too much damage. How much is this Signal Beam gonna do? Please be at least half. It's more than half. It's your entire HP because I'm a Soldu boosted angel, and it's kind of ridiculous. Wigglytuff is going to come in next. Do we have a fighting type on the team? Evergreen does know Drain Punch, though do I want to use Drain Punch on a Wigglytuff? I'd rather go for the Razor Leaves. Now, if you start putting me to sleep, or you're going to try a Wake Up Slap, aren't you? I see the look in your eyes. You're like, I'm going to go for Wake Up Slap. You're going to go for Defense Curl instead. So we saw what the Razor Leaf did on a crit. Let's just go for the Razor Leaf again because I think without a crit, it will probably take you down to this much, and I'm hoping that the Hail at that point will take you out. Although you did raise your defense, and it's not quite going to take you out. Actually, the Hail is going to take you out just like it took out my Gengar. You think I forgot already? No, Ginger's going to go to level 39, and we're continuing on our journey here. Awesome. Okay, who's next? I'm trying to think of... like, I don't want to switch the EXP share to Angel, but it is very difficult to level Angel up. Okay, so we need to block this out, and by block, I mean take it out. I need to get over... Hold on. How do I do this? You come all the way back here. I'm so lost. Okay, come this way. Come this way. I need to come... up here. Let's try going all the way around. All the way around. Okay, then we can knock these out. There we go. We're starting to get somewhere. All right, not strong enough to get up there. We just need to knock out a couple more. Come down here. Come over here. There we go. Come back up here. So we need to knock out... So... Literally, why is this puzzle so hard? It shouldn't be. Come over here. Okay, well, this has to be something. Or they wouldn't make it a thing? No, it's not some... Oh, there is one more trainer. Okay, so I'm not smart. I thought I already fought this guy. But apparently I did not. But that does mean that we are at least in the right place in terms of where we need to go next. So you're going to try to hit me with like an Ice Beam or something. I don't really care because I think a Signal Beam will take you out in one hit. If it took out a Deoxys in one hit... Okay. That is not the case, but luckily, you're going to lower my special defense. That's okay, because we're going to take you out first. Luckily, went for Fake Tears and nothing scary. Going into the Fearow next, I think we'll switch into Stitch. I'm a little bit worried about, like, Pursuit or some sort of... That's another move that hurts. And Stitch is not that strong, but actually, Stitch is stronger than I thought it was going to be. And if you just want to one-shot this guy with a Shockwave, literally your intro to the game is like legendary Screen Shake, so you should be pretty strong. And it turns out you, in fact, are. That is a one-hit KO on that Fearow, and we're good to go. You don't have a lot of HP, Stitch, I'm noticing. We got to change that. We got to fix that. A Bastiodon is going to be your final Pokemon. Go back into Angel, and let's hit him with a couple Surfs and end this guy's life. One more Surf should get the job done, except I don't want to deal with hitting myself in confusion. I would like to avoid that as much as possible. He's going to endure. That's okay. We'll Aqua Jet him to death. And that's going to be the end of that. Okay, so now that all the trainers are done, I can try and figure out this puzzle. Boom. Oh, we're done. Okay, so you don't have to hit all the balls. You don't have to take them out all at all. We just go straight there. Okay, I thought you had to take them all out, but apparently not. Okay, so let's get Mamba out in front because We want to set up those toxic spikes, which we have. This will be like the first battle where I'm actually like maybe look like I'm a decent battler at this game. You want to challenge Candace? Sure thing, I was waiting for someone tough, but I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance, it's all about focus. I'll show you just what I mean, get ready to lose. And then, you want to go on a date? How do you get your hair to stick out like that? Maybe I don't want to go on a date. You got some sorcery. Except she is, oh god, too much skirt. Oh wait, no, that's a little thing around her. Starting with a Blissey. Man, you start with a really exciting Pokemon, a really fun. I love fighting Blissies. So we're going to lay out some toxic spikes to start, just to get them ready, so now everything that comes into this battle is going to get poisoned right off the bat, and you're going to set up some screens. You want to talk about mamas. We're going to go for the Poison Fang to see if we can get a poison on this thing anyway. The amount of HP this thing has. Look at the HP drain so slowly. Luckily, it's oh, that was a crit. And we get a poison that I was asking for, and you're going to go for Egg Bomb. You miss. So the combination of Poison Fang plus Poison should take you out. Or just the Poison Fang will, so don't even, you know, who needs a combination? If you're going to a Chinese restaurant for lunch, yeah, get the combination. But if you're not, you don't need to. Butterfree is going to be our next opponent. Butterfree, Butterfree, Butterfree. Honestly, Mamba, you're really well equipped to take care of this thing, and it doesn't get poisoned because it's flying. But that's okay, because we have Fire Fang, which is going to be a 2-hit KO on the Butterfree. Gonna set up a Tailwind, huh? What do you got planned? You gonna freaking start... Quiver Dance a move in this game? I don't remember. He's gonna Captivate me, which lowers my attack. Special attack. I'm not attacking on the special side, so... I can't say that was your greatest move, Butterfree. Bye-bye, Butterfree. I'll trade you my Eradicate for your Butterfree. You guys watch that show? You guys ever seen Pokemon? We got our final boy coming in here. It's gonna be a Hitmontop. I, of course, am having horrible flashbacks to Revenge Hitmontop. So I'm hoping that Luster Purge takes you out in one hit. Or do you go for Stitch because it's safe? I think you go for Stitch. Stitch is the safer option. Countered will not hit us because we are a ghost type. And even if you want to go for something like Pursuit, you're not the best attacker, and we're going to get the poison off on you. So you are going to intimidate me, so that's okay. I really just want to hit you with a Shockwave. You're going to withdraw the Hitmontop and go straight into Deoxys. And you're going to get poisoned too. That's good. Let's see how much this Shockwave is going to do. Do you know Shadow Ball, Deoxys? Can you learn Shadow Ball? We're going to hit you with this. Be a 2-hit KO. It's not a 2-hit KO. But with the poison, it is a 2-hit KO. You're going to get a berry, though. Berry procs. That's okay. Let's hit you with the super effective stab, Ominous Wind. Don't have Shadow Ball. Psychic is going to hurt so bad from a Deoxys. Whew, it didn't hurt bad enough, though. We live. We go for the Ominous Wind. Can this take you out? It's super effective at stab. It is going to get the job done. Stitch coming in clutch, and the Hitmontop is now all we have to take care of. Ginger grows to level 40. Hitmontop is going to be the final Pokemon. What do I want to do here? I'm noticing now we have a major fighting weakness on the squad. I'm going to stay in with Stitch, just because you're going to cut my attack once again. We have, luckily though, some Limonadas, which we can use to restore all of our HP back up. But let's see what you want to do to me. You're going to go for Agility. I literally don't think this thing has anything to hit me. I'm trying to think. I think he's got nothing, which I think is why he's going for Agilities. So I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. Not with that, obviously, because, you know, special defense and whatnot. But let's go for a Weather Ball because these are moves that are not that good. So we may as well waste the PP on those and let the Poison do the rest of the job. Go for Surf. Like I said, I don't really want to waste the... Oh, you freaking got rid of your Poison, didn't you? Well, I'll go for Shockwaves then. I don't know if this person's going to have another potion. It's not, and we're going to take out the Hitmontop right here, right now. Goodbye. Possible starter, but is not the starter. And we've defeated Leader Candace. They go through the text so fast I can never read it. Wow, you're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus will bold over us totally. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. We received the Icicle Badge from Candace. I swear I'm going to put this one on the layout this time. I keep forgetting and I suck. The icicle badge I just gave you, because you have it, you can use the hidden move Rock Climb anytime, even when you're not in battle. Oh, and take this too, TM72. It's going to be Flamethrower because we just got rid of Ninetales. Ice Beam. It actually makes sense because you are an ice type trainer, and it's also awesome because we now have 2 ice beams and Stitch can learn it. So that's a good move to have, and it's definitely a good move to have as a TM. And then, you know what, I'm going to keep 2 of them just to stay safe. So there's our 7th gym badge. We're going to go ahead and exit here, and I believe we're going to have to go to the lake now. Is someone going to tell me to go to the lake? Oh, no, we needed the ability to use Rock Climb. The amount of TMs you need, or HMs, I should say, that you need in this game is obnoxious. So HM8 Rock Climb. Really, though? Oh, my God. So obviously we have to fly all the way back to Canalave City, forget Surf again, relearn, instead of learning Strength this time, we're going to learn Rock Climb. This game cannot let my Latios just be at peace. I don't know what we would do in the case of like, so goodbye Surf. And now we learn Rock Climb. I don't know what would happen in the case of the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I don't know what we would do in a case where, oh, another thing we do, we have Rock Climb now, so you know what? There's a couple different places on the map we can get with Rock Climb, so maybe we should do that real fast as well, just like while it's fresh in my brain. Come this way. Another thing, oh, I forgot what I'm trying to say. That's the thing that Gen 7, is that Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon did a good job getting rid of HMs because they are obnoxious. But we have a couple areas we can Rock Climb here, which will allow us to grab a couple items. All right, it'll also allow us to get into a battle with a Sceptile, which I forgot that we now own. Go ahead and grab TM19 Jump Kick, which could help us out a little bit. Let's also, there should be, where else can we Rock Climb? I'm scanning my brain right now. I know we need to go to the lake, but I figure, you know, make haste while the sun is up? Is that is a phrase, I think. Rampardos in the water. What lake was it that had the Gallades in the water? Because I want that. Come up here. We're going to have a couple different areas to go to with Rock Climb because the game is obnoxious and there's no way there's not something hidden right here. It's a Carbos, which doesn't hook us up that much. Was that a new route as well? I think we hit oh no, we just hit the town, I'm pretty sure. But we should be able to hit, oh, this all connects? Well, that's cool. You don't even have to go through the town. We can also go at that house. I know I'll go in that house in just a second. First, I want to grab this heal powder, and then I will go into the house. And then I think there's one more area around here we can do something with. But coin toss. Okay, I got the coin toss app. I don't think, I mean, you know what? Maybe in the future, if we ever decide, you know, we're trying to pick between 2 Pokemon to sacrifice, and I'm like, let's leave it up to fate. I could totally do that. I don't know why I would. I would like to get over there. I would like to get over there. The question is how, because there's 2 Pokeballs. Yeah, I would like to get over there. I'm trying to remember how to. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. You tried to hide it from me. It's right here. I would like to come down here. I would like to run down here. This doesn't connect, though. There's something hidden here, though, for sure. But what is it? No? Literally no? How do you get these trees out of the way? Oh, never mind. It comes up here. I'm blind. I'm blind as a freaking bat, which are, you know, notably the most blind animals on planet Earth. Okay. Come up here, grab these 2 items. We get another Carbos, and we get TM54 Brave Bird. I won't use it, but that's good to know. Trying to scan my brain real fast and think if there's any other places we can Rock Climb. There is one here. There's one here that we can use Rock Climb on, so I think I will... Like, basically, if I can remember it, I'm going to do it real fast. I'm pretty sure, like, right over here, yes. We can use Rock Climb right here. I don't know what we're going to get. Hopefully another item. Another item. That item is TM48 Hydro Cannon, which is a good TM, but recharge moves are also something I'm a little scared of in Nuzlocke. So basically, it's just giving me a bunch of things I won't use. And then over here, hold on. Who knew Defog? Oh, it was Ninetales. Ninetales knew Defog. I can't. I know there's somewhere else to. Maybe there's nowhere to climb on the walls here. I thought there was a place to climb on the walls here, but I can't remember. Okay, before we end this one, let us at least instigate what's going on. What's going on? Let's go back to Snow Point City and let's at least figure out what's going on over here. and get on with the show, because we should be able to come over here now. So let's take a. This is Acuity Lakefront. Lake Acuity should be its own individual thing as well, if I'm not mistaken. We will get another item right here, which is just a plain old honey. Please sneak through here. Please, come on. Hello. We should, like, right over here. Am I mistaken? Like, right here. This should be Lake Acuity. It is, and we're going to have to fight a pink-headed menace. You're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. Oh, are you finished already? Your Pokemon aren't bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake and become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ew, it's so cold here. Let's go back to Valstone HQ. Excuse me, I would like to fight you. Do I know you? We've been at Eternity. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's what you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Don't come whining about poor Pokemon and other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Valstone. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, so I guess we don't get to fight her in this episode, but we get to go console Percy. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. That Pokemon called Uxie, it was suffering. I'm gonna get tougher. It's not about winning or losing. That's not good enough. I have to be stronger. It's not enough to just want to be the most powerful trainer ever. It takes an honest effort and a determined heart. All right, well, you know, stereotypical, your Pokemon antagonist learns a lesson. I'm gonna end this one here. Next time we will get our encounter here in Lake Acuity. Catch them, see who they are. Maybe it'll be a Charizard, maybe it won't be. I need it to be a fire type. Please, 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 please. I need a fire type for the box. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them on by, because we would love to have them. But with that, hey, by the way, look and see if the Glacier badge is on. Me, hello. Every time when you're editing, you have to add the thing on the end, so you're listening right now. Put the Glacier badge on there. And you in the comments, if it's not on there, leave me a comment insulting me. Something. Insult my huge schnoz. Get it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.